of course, that place is very neat. Now it's not like, you know, some. I don't want to call some places. If I call some places now, Nigeria now will think I am insulting it, but I will not call. I will not call Nigeria. I know most of you, if you want to start learning a language, you start with the insults first. Yes, I know, I know, I know, I know you people now. I know. But this one, if you want to start learning Japanese language, start with the polite words first. Start with knowing how to say thank you, knowing how to say sorry, knowing how to say please. All these polite words. Start with it. You will not buy. Start with it. All right. All right. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Prof TV. And you know how we do it. We bring countries and we dissect it so that you will know about this country before you go there. So today we have what you are not supposed to do in Japan as a tourist. Let us say you are going to Japan to tour Japan because Japan is a very good tourist destination. What are the things that you're not supposed to do so that you're not going to enter into trouble? Let's go. Number one, you don't talk loudly in public. Now, I am saying this particularly for people that will come from this side of where I'm staying. This particular side, you know the side I'm talking about. I'm talking about West Africa, especially Nigeria. You don't shout so much like you do here, that side. Even as I'm even talking now, I think it is even considered rude if you even have this loudness of voice that I'm using to talk now. So that is number one. You don't talk loudly, especially in public places. Let us say in a train, in buses, in public waiting rooms, like in the hospital. Of course, you know you don't shout in the hospital now. Like in the airport when you're waiting. As far as it's a public place, you are not expected to talk loudly. You just have to maintain decorum because if you know Japan very well, you know that these people are very calm, very peaceful, very disciplined. So if you now come and you are shouting, they will even try to see whether you are even okay in the head. They will probably even call police to come and carry you. It is considered rude if, for example, you receive a call. Maybe you are angry with the person that is calling you or you are calling, and you are shouting, especially when you are in public place like in the train, on the train. It's actually on the train. But English people say, are you on or in the train? They say on the bus instead of in the. I'm not teaching English. Let's go to the next one. You don't tip in Japan. You know tip now, just small something. Just give the official that is handling whatever, officer or anything. Just tip money. In Nigeria, we see it as a ruja. you don't tip. You don't tip any Japanese officer because why? Why don't you tip them? Because they expect, in fact, it is expected that if they are serving the public, they should give excellent service. So tipping them is like an insult to them. They will see it as an insult. So if you're an American and you're watching this thing and you go to Japan and you think because probably because you've had a very good service or excellent service in a particular place like a hotel or something, and you're bringing out your small change to give to the person. Of course, they will not even allow. They will not even take it because it's seen as an embarrassment to them. In in Nigeria, it is a duty for you. It's a duty to tip. In fact, if you don't tip, they'll be looking at you as, are you okay? In Japan, it's an insult. So if you are going there as a tourist, and maybe you, as a tourist, of course, you'll be using most of their hotels. You'll be using most of their hotels. If you are going there as a tourist and you receive very good treatment, don't be tempted to tip. It is not going. They will see you as somebody that is trying to insult them or you are trying to embarrass them. Go to the next one. You don't eat while walking. You cannot be walking on the road and you are eating. It is. I'm saying this thing now so that they will not go and see that you are. They will go and think you are a mad person and go and carry you and go and put inside psychiatric hospital. If you are walking on the road, you don't eat. People that do that are seen as mad people there. I know it is a normal thing here that if you are walking on the road, you just be putting something in your mouth, granite, chin chin, biscuit. After all, why should you sit down to eat common granite? Granite that you even be walking on the road and you throw it up and you catch it with your mouth. It, it is not like that in Japan. In Japan, anything you want to put inside your mouth, as long as you eat it and swallow, you must have to find a place to sit down. Of course, there are resources, there are places you can sit down to eat. You must sit down and eat. As long as it is entering your mouth, as long as you eat it, as long as you swallow it, you must sit down to eat it. Japan is not just anyhow kind of place. Japan is a disciplined place. And if you want to live there, you must maintain discipline. You cannot live your life as you want it, walking around eating buns, throwing the nylon of the buns away. And all. You don't do that in Japan. Let's go to the next one. You have to be using your sense. If you are going into any place, you must know whether or not to remove your shoes. If you are going into any place, you must have to look at the door. If you see that there are piles of shoes, lined up, my brother, put your shoe there or your slippers there. You cannot come and go there and go and start arguing that why should I remove my slipper? My brother, no matter who you are, where you are coming from, as long as you have seen that these people, when you want to enter this place, this traditional restaurant or anywhere, you see that there are slippers around, they lined up. Everybody remove their slippers before entering there. Remove it and enter there. Of course, that place is very neat. Now it's not like, you know, some. I don't want to call some places. If I call some places now, Nigeria now will think I am insulting it, but I will not call. I will not call Nigeria. Uh, so that place is very clean. It's not like some places. Hmm? So, but then anywhere you see slippers, just use your sense. Yeah? If anywhere you want to enter, just look around so that they will not go and carry you and say, this person, are you sure your brain is correct? Let's go to the next one. My brother, if you cannot use chopsticks, chopsticks. Ah, bro, just tell them to teach you. Because it is considered a funeral ritual if you stick chopstick upright in rice. When you put a chopstick, stick it upright in rice, they will look at you as, are you trying to mimic funeral ritual? Then another one, they say, if you pass food from chopstick to chopstick, it is also mimicking cremation. Something about funeral and death and burial and all that. So, my brother, so that they will not see you as somebody that is a freak or somebody that is mimicking their culture of funerals, like burial now. Learn how to use chopsticks. Learn what to do and what not to do with chopsticks. It is for your own good. Eh, any small thing you do there, they will regard you as a rude person. Oh. And you don't know what they do to rude people, and you don't want to know. You don't want to know if you don't want to know what they will do to you if they regard you as a mad person. So learn before you go. Look before you leap. Learn well. Learn the things. That's what. Learn how to use chopsticks. YouTube videos are there to learn how to use chopsticks. Learn it before you go there. Learn what to do with chopsticks and what not to do with chopsticks. Let's go to the next one. You cannot be pointing at people or things in Japan. Yes, don't point at people. Now you point at, maybe you're talking about something. Somebody is walking past, and you're talking to your friends about somebody, and you're trying to point at. Don't point. It's either you use your full hand or you make head gesture. This is the person. This is the person. Don't say this is the person. It is considered rude. Don't point at anybody in Japan. I am saying it now. You're looking at me as if you can hear what I'm saying and understand what I'm saying. You read Japan now, and you have marveled with the best things, all the buildings you are seeing, and you are counting, and you know how you just forget yourself and you're counting how many floors is a skyscraper and you're pointing. You not come and carry you and say, yeah, what are you doing? You are disturbing the peace of everybody. Don't point at things or people. Let's go to the next one. Next one, I've said it before. Speak on the phone in trains and buses, because if you enter train in Japan, it's usually very quiet. So you cannot be disturbing the peace of any other person if you are answering your call. Especially now, my research says you don't speak, on the phone, but I don't think it's so your freedom of expression or your freedom of speech should be breached. But I think what it means is that let anything you are doing not affect the peace and quiet of your neighbor, of the next person. So even if you're answering the call, you must answer the call on a very low tone. So you don't speak to the extent that your neighbor is uncomfortable. It is considered rude, and they might kick you out of the plane, of the train, or carry you yourself and go to, you know, you can't answer questions. They will not ask you what's your crime. You say because you were talking to somebody that was owing you on the phone and you were shouting at the person on the train. In fact, if you even enter the train, the quietness of the train will humble you. You will not even have the mind to say you want to shout. Because if everywhere is calm and quiet, of course, you know, most of their trains are electric. So it's not even, you'll not be even be hearing the sound of the engine. Everywhere is just a moving room full of people, but nobody is talking. As if somebody is writing names of noisemakers. Nobody will tell you not to talk. Oh. You will be the one to advise yourself not to talk. In fact, if somebody else wants to talk, you be the shut up. For that kind of train, sef, I will sleep if I enter there. I'll just carry me and cross my junction. Let's go to the next one. So when you go to hot spring, you must not ignore the rules in hot spring. So when you want to enter the bath, this hot bath that you say, let's go and you will have to rinse your body thoroughly before you enter the bath. So it is a rule there. If you don't do it, now you they look for trouble. You are the one looking for the problems. And again, swimsuits are not allowed. Swimwear are not allowed in the hot spring, so that you're not gonna be exposing yourself. This is a cultural and a disciplined community. You cannot go there and be saying you are showing yourself. Again, tattoos might be a problem. If you have tattoos, it might be a problem in the hot spring. And again, towels are to be kept out of the water. Of course, this is a normal like thing. Who we want to carry towel to enter inside the water? What will you now use and clean your body if the towel is wet? So if you now carry that towel and enter inside water, in fact, they are supposed to even like that one is common sense now. It shouldn't even be a rule before you even obey it. Eh. So if you go to the hot springs, obey the rules there and do not don't go and breach anyone though, because it's either the authorities will carry you or psychiatric people will come there and carry you. Let's go to the next one. Do not, I repeat, eh, do not blow your nose in the public. Oh, um, um, don't do that. Don't blow your nose in the public. Don't try it. Yes, most of the time Japan might be cold, But if Qatar hold you, hold the Qatar. Oh. Don't blow your nose in public because it is considered. In fact, it is considered disgusting. You cannot blow. It's not here. We are not back home, man. You know what I'm saying? We are not here. You can just do it anywhere, any gutter. Just do it and go your way. Just cleaning your body. Don't do that. Don't do that in Japan. If you want to blow your nose, go to reach your house or enter the bedroom of any public place or public restroom and do it and clean your hand and wash your hand and come out. Japan is a clean city. It's a clean country. Nobody, you cannot go there and go and mess it up. So do not blow your nose in public. I repeat, do not. I know why I'm repeating this thing. So do not blow your nose in public. Let's go to the next one. Don't stop being polite. In fact, this one is something you must do. You must be polite because little words like thank you or please, it shows a lot of respect, and especially if you say it in their language. In fact, if you speak a little bit of Japan, if they know that you're not a Japanese, of course, as I am now, I don't look half like Japanese people. Now imagine I now start speaking Japanese. It will wow them. Yeah, and it shows that you respect their culture. In fact, it shows they will feel more respected that you, number one, you're speaking their language, and number two, you are being polite. So if you want to go to Japan, don't I know most of you, if you want to start learning a language, you start with the insults first. Yes, I know you people now. I know. But this one, if you want to start learning Japanese language, start with the polite words first. Start with knowing how to say thank you, knowing how to say sorry, knowing how to say please. All these polite words. Start with it. You will not buy. You want to come and learn how to call somebody good. Idiot. Don't do that one. Start with the polite words. It will help you. It will help you to open doors for you in Japan. Yeah. So Thank you very much for tuning in. Please do well to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.